love to introduce our keynote speaker, Dr. Enolia Foti, who is an esteemed international speaker. She is a global influencer, a social entrepreneur, a conscious transformational coach, and an author. And she embodies the essence of wisdom and expression. Her journey is a perfect fusion of corporate expertise and a profound understanding of various global traditions, which I learned from her. Through her born gift of oration, she can do it like no one else. She ignites the flame of motivation and inspiration within others, propelling them towards their own aspiration. With a diverse and vast knowledge, including insights from the Indigenous elders, Dr. Enolia teaches ancient wisdom to uplift souls and foster empowerment. Her teachings span from ancient practices to contemporary insights, creating a comprehensive reservoir of enlightenment. In addition to her extensive accomplishments, Dr. Enolia Foti holds a doctorate in international peace and serves as the Director of Operations for Vision Africa Development. With a profound dedication to empowering and transforming lives, Dr. Enolia stands as a testament to the potential of the human spirit and the impact of ancient wisdom in the contemporary world. It is my great pleasure and honor to call her not just my mentor, but my good friend. So we would love to welcome first on our platform, Dr. Enolia Foti.
Thank you so much for that wonderful introduction. Oh my goodness. I truly am grateful and humbled. I thought long and hard about what it was that I wanted to represent here today as it pertains to the woman. We as women have so much to offer and so much to bring forward to the world. We are the core and we are the hearts of the home. We are the core and the hearts and minds of our families, our children, our partners. When we step forward, we are the ones that cultivate the strength, the motivation, the power, the seeds of that which everyone draws from. And when I thought about how to best represent the woman, I wanted to represent the voice of the voiceless. And so I went on a search. How do I represent the voice of the voiceless? And I stumbled on a project called the Red Dress Project. It was something that touched so near and dear to my heart, and I'd like to introduce it to you. The Red Dress Project is a project that focused on the issue of missing or murdered Aboriginal women. And it originated in Canada by a woman named Jamie Black. It was an art project based on the aesthetic response to a critical national issue. That issue is that it is a reminder of the staggering number of women who are no longer with us. It originated and started in Canada to represent the Aboriginal women, but I feel that it represents us all. The artist, Jamie Black, from the Anishinaabe Nation, is part Native and Finnish. And what she did is that she felt inclined to create a symbol for the voiceless. And that symbol is a red dress. And how she leveraged and utilized that symbol is that she took donated red dresses as she hung them from the trees, scattered throughout, so that when one passes, they see the dress represented on the tree. But then the question formulated in their minds, what's this all about? Each one of those dresses represents a voice. Each one of those dresses represents a human being that is not occupying that dress. This art installation spurred the question, why are those red dresses hanging there? And when answered, it represents all of those women who are missing, who were not looked for, who were not important enough to be somebody's top priority, whose issues and circumstances weren't important enough because of the class the person came from, or the village, who weren't important enough to deem their situation, their circumstance, their survival, their loss, in the end, to be found. Women are trafficked. They are raped. They are murdered. Women go missing every single day. And for every hour that we count, and if there was a ticker going off, someone would be deemed missing for every moment, for all the days, for the weeks, for the months, for the years. One of the things I wanted to glean was, do we know how many women are actually missing? How many Aboriginal women are actually missing? How many Indigenous women are actually missing? We as women overall stand for something so important. We bring forward life. Through us comes life. What greater honor is there to have than to bring forward that to recreate? What greater honor is it to know that as a matriarch of the family, that we and our stream of influence is some of the most meaningful things that could ever take place. And when we come together, how powerful we truly are. But because there is nothing that recognizes that these women have been disappearing, that these women had a voice, that these women should be recognized, so I share and I ask, use the red dress, an empty red dress, anybody's red dress, as a reminder and a symbol that we remember you, those who are missing, those whose voices have been silenced, those who are no longer heard, those who are still trying to survive the circumstances, those who just barely made it, but nobody knows their story. Those who are dealing with the gender biases, those who are dealing with whatever circumstance there is. We remember you, we acknowledge you, and we stand with you as a voice for the voiceless. So, if you are doing an event, if you are doing something that acknowledges the woman, remember the Red Dress Project. Remember that it stands for women. It stands for the voice of the voiceless. It stands for us. It stands for the child. It stands for the elderly. Voiceless has no class. Voiceless has no category of youth or adult or elder. When you are missing, you are missing. And we need to acknowledge these women. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Enolia, for sharing about the Redress Project. It is really, really important for us to get the message out there in the world and to let people know about what's going on really on our world. And thank you so much for the insights what you shared with us. I would love to ask you if someone would be interested or wants to help in Redress Project, where they can find you, how they can reach you, how they can support best the project.
That's a great question. So first of all, it is originally held by the Native Nations. And Native Hope is one of the foundations that holds the Red Dress Project very near and dear to their hearts. So the Native Hope Foundation is where I would actually begin. But to make the statement and to make the stand, all you need is a handful of red dresses. Have them hanging, whether it's on the wall, wherever you deem it appropriate, and let the people ask the question and have the conversation. And that is the most important aspect of it all.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Enolia.
Thank you, Christina.